gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Broadcasting from the Mountain Thunder Studios, it's the 80/20 Movie Show with Pat Himes and Gary Smith.
Don't stop, don't lick my ear. You're not allowed to disappear. We like you in the movies.
So good.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't act that way?
We didn't
Gary?
even talk about the proposed director for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, who cares?
He's actually not a bad director either, Pat.
Could care two S's.
Yeah, you're true.
Give
It's
Mel
true.
Gibson a chance, all right?
Or let's go with an unconventional director
Exactly.
for one of these comic
Think
book
outside the
movies.
box,
Yeah,
or give it to Mel.
Absolutely.
All right, last one, Gary. Courtesy of Screen Rant. Your girl Charlize Theron looking for another film out of this.
This is a really good movie.
I thought she was one and done with Fury Road. I don't care about her backstory. I want to see what happens to Mad Max next. Charlize Theron wants a prequel for her character, Man at Woman. And if you get that joke, 820movies@gmail.com.
So
you get it right, Gary.
She plays...
Yeah,
No.
Man at Arms, Man at Woman.
No.
All right, yeah.
No, never. So, first of all, Mad Max Fury Road was...
super awesome.
maybe the most surprising movie I've seen in the last few years.
Yeah. Besides Greater.
I did not want... Well, but I didn't really like the first one that much, the Mad Max, and I didn't really like Thunderdome.
Right.
So when
I always
watched
liked
this,
the first Mad Max. I always thought that was pretty
When
good.
I-
Because it's got Mel.
I couldn't believe the reviews that this thing was getting. So when I did watch it, I was blown away. Hardy was fantastic in it. Theron was eye-opening in it.
Mm-hmm.
She pulled a Sigourney Weaver in this movie.
Did a good job, but I don't need to know her backstory.
But there's a lot of backstory though, Pat.
No, I want to know what happens to Max next.
All those details that were part of like her war machine, like she had things. Her arm, if you looked out at her door had a skeleton arm painted on it. I mean, there were a lot of little details. And I'm not a big guy on prequels, Pat. You know that.
Yeah.
But I would actually like to see this if it's the same director, George Miller, and if she was in it, and it was the same sort of writing team that did it.
Right.
Because I think that is just a fantastic movie, Pat.
It was really good.
And they've been showing it on what? FXX or something?
I only saw it on HBO.
TBS?
And
They've been showing it
I'm
lately.
about to reorder HBO because Game of Thrones is coming back.
Yeah.
But a lot of practical effects, which I appreciate because they did things the old way. I like
they did.
that a lot.
It still makes me laugh every time the guy's playing the guitar. He's hooked up to the car.
Yeah,
playing
that
the
was
guitar.
funny.
Makes me laugh.
It was good.
Makes me laugh.
All right. Once again, it's time for your... Gary, we focus an awful lot on movies, entertainment, and our lives when we're on this show. But I often get asked by the
people,
what types of podcasts do we listen to? You know, when we aren't talking about movies, entertainment, and our lives.
Absolutely, Pat. I'm asked all the time, what is the one podcast for guys that will talk sports, fantasy sports, comedy, and also entertaining content from web series creators?
We are proud to tell all of our listeners about the Man Cave Chronicles podcast. Our guy Elias doesn't like to waste time. Never more than 30 minutes. Elias likes to hit it and quit it with a wide variety of topics.
His podcasts include entrepreneurs, stand-up comedians, and even UFC fighters. Elias doesn't mess around when looking for interesting guests and topics to present to the people each week when he posts a new episode.
You can find the Man Cave Chronicles on your preferred podcasting platform. Contact Elias via email at themccpodcast@gmail.com or on Twitter at themccpodcast. Download, subscribe, and leave a comment.
I follow this guy. He's awesome. And I say, go take a dive into the Man Cave Chronicles today, people.